I got a call from a friend of mine by the name of Robert Munger, and he insisted that he had something very important to tell me, and that we were going to have lunch. And I remember very well where we were going to have lunch. It was a little hamburger place on Hollywood Boulevard, and he had this fantastic idea from the book of Revelations that really the Antichrist is alive on earth, and it states so in the book of Revelations. And I just absolutely flipped over the idea. That's just in the simplicity how it happened. But the main thing was to keep the picture honest, and that's the most difficult thing that there is to do in a motion picture, is to keep it honest.
Mm-hmm. I was asking the Reverend just before about the fact that studios have a tendency to, if they do have a subject, to use a bit of dramatic license possibly and try to make it as commercial as possible, yet this is an unusual theme, and according to the Reverend, what is on the screen is quite true in a biblical sense, and from his standpoint.
You know, a motion picture is the handiwork of the director. You know, the director is the one who molds, guides, and the director is honest. And if you have an honest director who is going to really firmly believes, he's the one who took the script and said there will be no occult, there will be no supernatural, there will be no horns, there will be no red eyes, and in fact, the most important thing we can do in this picture is when someone walks out of this motion picture, someone someplace is going to go shave their kid's head to see that there isn't 3 6s on it, and they're really going to believe, which is the whole purpose of the picture, is to go and believe that, yes, the Antichrist is alive, this is the way it is, and the picture has truth. And what we're trying to sell is a picture that is truth, but so that people enjoy it, it has to be entertaining. So you're selling an entertaining picture that has truth, and I think that's the most frightening part of it.
I understand that there were some very unique things that occurred during the making of the film, lightning striking and...
Yes,
would you like to get
yes,
into that?
I will. We went to Rome, and we stayed at the hotel, the Flora Grand, which is right across from Hadrian's Gate, which is going back into history. And about 3 o'clock in the morning, Dick and I had the top suite on the top floor, and it was like the end of the world had come. An explosion hit, and we came straight out of bed, and this lightning had hit Hadrian's Gate, and I have seen atomic bombs go off in Nevada, and I thought the end of the world had come. And we were just there, both in our shorts, shaking at about 3 o'clock in the morning. And I mean, it was like any symbol that I could have had to say, hey, you know, it's me, and we're making this picture, dear God, you know, protect us. I mean, anything, because I was really concerned that was it. I even went to Madrid, and I stayed in a hotel, and the hotel was on Damien Street, and the room was 666. Which I changed immediately. So, I mean, those are some of the things, and Dick, you know, probably has more. But you become very aware in making this type of picture that you're dealing with something that is a little stronger than you are. You know, it's just, you're certainly not making a comedy.